Dom's world coming for you, Dom's world coming for you, Dom's world coming, oh yeah, oh yeah. Dom's world coming for you, Dom's world coming for you, Dom's world coming, oh yeah, oh yeah. Dom's world coming for you, Dom's world coming for you, Dom's world coming, oh yeah, oh yeah. Dom's world coming for you, Dom's world coming for you, Dom's world coming, oh yeah, oh yeah. Dom's world coming for you, Dom's world coming for you, Hi, and welcome to another Dom's World. I know we had lots of fun last episode, and today I want to take it down to the next step. I want to get out and about, and I want to explore some of the neighbourhood, and I want to see some of the beautiful houses and some of the architecture that surrounds this area known as Doonan, Australia. Come with me on an adventure, and let's explore, enjoy it, and let's hit the road. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's Stephen. Let's say hello. How's your day? Oh, fucking hell. Oh, come back. Got ya. I guess one thing that I'd like to just talk about in regards to where I am geographically at the moment, it's right bordering on a place called Noosa, which is kind of renowned internationally as a place that people go to holiday. As you can see, it's not always easy getting from A to B around these types of areas. Long, big roads. Sometimes the furthest neighbour can be from up to 500 meters, a kilometer, or even more. Eventually you get where you're trying to go. Slow down. Slippery when wet. Luckily it's not wet at the moment, so we don't need to worry too much about this sign. Here there's all types of signs. I've seen ones for koalas. I've seen ones that says avocados, like this. People sell avocados off the street sometimes. When wet, the road could be slippery. Luckily it's not wet, so we're all in the clear right now today. Let's enjoy ourselves. Good firewood. What is that? Oh my God. I think people underestimate how therapeutic and emotionally rewarding just breaking and fucking up shit can be. And let me tell you, coming from living in London, one thing I do have is a lot of bottled up rage. Let's break it. This hurts. Now sitting behind me right now is one of Noosa's most influential nods to the brutalist movement of architecture. So enjoy it while it lasts, because this big block of brick is something to be admired, appreciated, and watched from afar. What do you want? Stay away. You can see behind me is one of the infamous koala signs that I was talking about so fondly of just a few moments before. As you can see, a very, very cool sign. I love the animation. I'm not sure who did it. And as you can see behind me, one of the most common and one of my favorite styles of housing in this area is the borrowed in brush over. House sits below on a steep driveway and then is covered by brushes of canopies. When it's a beautiful white house like this, and then as you can see, the dam beside it. Dams are very popular here, around here in Australia, and in other places I'm sure too. A lot of people look at a fancy gate as a sign of success, a sign of financial esteem amongst your fellow neighborhood goers and builders. I see something else. I see fear, I see greed, and I see unwillingness to partake in the visual beauty of what houses can be around your neighborhood. When you think about putting up a fence, make sure it doesn't read loud and clear, I'm not interested in knowing you at all. You can see here, there's a fence. There's an entry to what could seem like a living area. Going the whole way up to somewhere. Where does the driveway go? Where? Where does that driveway lead? I don't know. I'd like to know who lives down these driveways. And the driveways that I would like to know more about the science of. Where do they lead? Where do they go? Where does this driveway take you spiritually? These are things that I want to investigate. Stay tuned. I'd say that this is somewhere between semi-New Yorkian mixed with a little bit of bush shutter. That this is no rookie who's designed this house. We can really see the beauty. It's some rocks that have been caged up, like a rock jail. As you can see behind me sits one of the only rock jails that I've found on this stretch of road and houses. I don't know why the rocks are in this jail, but it must be for some reason, landslides, danger, or some artistic statement that says, I'm a fuckhead. One thing that I'm not sure of when it comes to the people that live in this area is what exactly they do. We have someone who's started to try and make a golf course, but they never got around to it. This is one pathetic putt-putt course. To be honest, to have that on your front lawn is not something to be proud about. So, an inability to commit and an inability to push forth and really grab life by the balls is the old bamboo wires. Classic, easy, not sure how cheap they are. They could be cheap, they could not be. If isolation, a bad television reception, and the freedom to piss wherever you want is something that you're after, I couldn't recommend highly enough the area that I'm in right now, that people move out of the city and to the country for. Because being able to just walk out of your house, chuck on the Doors' greatest hits, and do a piss wherever you like is one of the hidden secrets to a happy lifestyle. Toilet court. So we've come to the end of my trek down the Noosa Hidden Valley. I hope you've enjoyed exploring, seeing the architecture. We've also come to the end of the episode, so enjoy your time. I'm gonna go off this main road. Have a good day. See you next time. I don't know this for sure, but I'd like to think that the culprits behind the rise and the boom of the real estate prices in this area would have to be potentially these two people printed on a sign behind me. So let's have a look.